Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to episode 59 of Joanne Genoza Podcast. I am so grateful and happy to have you here, all the way here in the 59. I have beautiful guests with me, Leap Merana. First things first, like the way we always start all the podcasts, all everything that I do, I love to provide an opportunity for all of us to recenter ourselves back into our heart space by bringing your awareness at the space at the central part of your chest into your heart. I know your life, the life itself, out your outer world requires so many of your attention. So taking this opportunity, taking this moment to bring your awareness at the space at the central part of your chest into your heart. You may do it open eyes or closed eyes, however works for you. Of course, if you're driving, you're doing something, keep your eyes open as long as you bring your awareness into your heart. And take this moment to feel what's in your heart at this present moment. Simply become aware, not trying to change it or trying to understand it. Simply become aware what's alive in your heart at this present moment. And then let's do three refreshing breaths together. As you inhale, feel the air as the air enters your nostrils and you can feel your whole body expand. And then as you exhale, sigh it out. Waves of relaxation from the top of your head down to your toes. Two more breaths. Inhaling deeply, feel the air as the air enters your nostrils. Expand your chest, expand your belly. Exhale, sigh it out. One more breath, inhaling deeply, maximize your breath, maximize your lungs. Exhale, create a sound. And take a moment to check in how you feel. How's your physical body feel? What are the most alive emotions that are arising to you? Create space and become aware. And also become aware what are the quality of the thoughts that's running in your head at this present moment. So becoming aware of yourself here and now is one of the greatest gifts you can provide to yourself. And if it's happened that you close your eyes, you may slowly blink your eyes open. I'm so grateful and happy that I'm back in creation of my podcast, my unedited podcast. I've been thinking about creating the introduction and also the closing part. But I've been listening to so many podcasts. I actually always forward, like I always skip the introduction. So it's not really my vibe. Maybe eventually one day I will create the introduction, but for now I enjoy of really tuning in with all of you, really tuning in with each other, like taking this moment, like really feeling you by guiding you to bring your awareness at the central part of your chest. That's really much in alignment with me. That's why I don't really work on the introduction. Anyway, so grateful and happy. We always trust our gut, gut instinct. We always know what's best for us all the time. We always know. So we gotta trust that. All right. Today, like I said, we have guest Leap Merana, our holistic financial planner. She will be sharing with us her journey to inspire us and educate us. And also, I love to let you all know that this is going to be Tagalog English version of, yes, Tagalog English, because we are all born and raised in Manila, and we are naturally born bilingual. So we switch Tagalog English all the time. And also, this episode is highly directly meant to serve so many Filipino humans. All right, let me bring you on the stage, Leap Merana. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, Joanne. So happy and grateful to be part of your podcast. And first very, very thankful for your invitation for me to join you in this special event of your podcast. Hello, everyone.
It's my privilege. I when did we met? We met first. We were hiking, like we joined a hiking, right? And what
Yes,
year is
yes.
that?
I
Do
think
you
that was
remember?
around 2016.
2016. Okay, 2016. And then we stay connected online. And then Deep to join my weekly master class weekly. It was from year during COVID, right?
Yes,
And
during
then last
COVID.
year, you joined the program of Unwavering Confidence. And now we are
Mm-hmm.
co-creating this amazing episode. Look at us now. Look at us now. I I love to celebrate our
Yes.
journey together. I love to celebrate that our co-creation. So okay, let's let's jump right in to the intention of this um episode, this podcast. So take us to how did you start your journey eh, with financial planning? That we all know, not everyone want to talk about money. Not everyone are educated and knowledgeable about financial planning. Like what inspires you?
Thank you for that question, Joanne. For me, what really inspired me on taking financial planning on this, what started me on this financial journey is at first, I'm just that irregular modern day slave, who is not earning much, but is doesn't handling money that much. And then at one point in my life, I encountered people and then they asked me to join seminars and trainings. And at first, to be honest, I just wanted to earn an extra money. But then eventually, what really made me say yes, or the moment that I finally accepted to be really into this is when COVID hit, no? So I am one of those people na nawala ng trabaho during the pandemic. And to share with you guys, I am a software engineer by profession. So it really hurt a lot nung nagkaroon ng um depletion, nung nawala ng cut off totally yung ating income, no? And then talaga then turning point palalo niya is when I experienced having a family member na nagkaroon ng critical illness, and then dun ko na-realize talaga the importance of doing financial planning, and also that financial planning is not just about me but also about the people who have an impact on me. So what's the use of me having an extra income, doing great in life, if the people around me, especially my family, hindi ko kayang suportahan. So that's my story when it comes to me starting on my financial journey, Joanne.
Can you share us more, like how do you actually start? So this is what inspires you. How did you start? Did you start by okay, you lost your job during COVID,
Mm-hmm,
but right
mm-hmm.
before you lost your job, you already doing some part time, I mean side job, side work.
I'm also a full-time software engineer at that time. And then siguro napansin ko actually, just when you mentioned no, way back 2016 we met, I am
Mm-hmm.
that kind of person who do travel a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
do almost lahat every weekend I do go out, and then eventually I notice more than half of my salary napupunta na lang sa gala, ganyan. And then sabi ko parang that's been happening for around 5 years when I started working. Kasi siguro that's my privilege of doing that. And then parang sabi ko parang I need to do something. I need to do something around it, and maybe another option for me is either to magkaroon ng increase in salary or maybe add an additional income. So yun yung sabi ko, kaya naghanap din
Mm-hmm.
ako ng ways and other means for me to support my hobby at that time.
What I'm hearing you say is
Mhm.
once you you become aware of the importance of the money in and out of your life, especially during COVID, and when one of your family member gets sick, the importance of knowing and managing your money. And also you become aware of, because most of us, money coming in and money coming out, money coming in and money
Yes.
coming out. But for you, the money coming in, but at the same time, you become aware of the importance of knowing how are you managing your money. Like not
Mhm.
just money in coming out, you become aware like, okay, emergency fund, right, for your family, because one of your family required, the one of your family gets sick. And then you also become aware that you love traveling, you have extra expenses. You become also aware of that, and also you also have become aware of your daily expense, I mean monthly expenses. So you start becoming
Yes.
aware
Because
of
there's
not
also
just like,
something that I wanted to do.
I'm sorry, what?
There's is also something that I wanted to do at the same time. That common Filipino children that they want something to do for themselves, but also something to do for their family. So something in between those story.
Yeah. Can you share us more of how did you actually start? Like, okay, now you become aware of becoming financially literacy, or expanding your financial literacy for yourself and for your family, and you become aware of the emergency fund, and you become aware of all the other expenses. Like, how did you expand your income?
For me at that time, when it comes to finances, first thing that we should be aware of is number one, we should learn how to earn money. Because how can we manage our money if we don't earn money, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second part of doing that is for what you're saying is about managing our money. So when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to managing our money, most of us are only on the organizing money versus the
Mm-hmm.
planning of our money. So
Mm-hmm.
what am I sharing is most of us we think, oh, I need to organize my money, I need to organize my money, put things in order so I can have do something like
Mm-hmm.
this. But
Mm-hmm.
when if we go a little higher when it comes to organizing our money, that's when planning about money comes in. So that is for us to create an action plan of how can we really uh expand our consciousness when it comes to money, on how we can manage our money. And then eventually when we learn how to manage our money, then we can see us where can we allocate it for us to increase our income and increase our uh to increase our income.
Mm. What I hear you say is
Mm.
after knowing all the expenses and also the unwanted expenses, also the emergency expenses, and becoming aware of how much we really require, then we require to create an action plan to align the expenses and the income together. So is this all
Yes,
about
exactly.
the financial planning?
For for the financial planning journey, it starts with being clear on what we really wanted in life. Clarity
Mm-hmm.
on what we wanted to have. And then
Mm-hmm.
when we are clear on what we want, so basically this is our goals. Ano ba talaga yung gusto natin magkaroon in the future? What do we want to be in life? And then when we are clear on what we want when it comes to our finances, the next thing that will happen to us is being intentional. Being intentional on what we do, on what we pursue. So, hindi na siya alam mo yun, yung parang pabara-bara, kung ano-ano na lang ginagawa because we know that um, everything that we should do moving forward should help us support our goals. So, that's why every day we choose to be intentional and later on, there will come our success story na that since we become clear on what we want, then we become intentional and later on the success in life when it comes to doing a having our financial journey will eventually show up and say, I did well because I have this I have journeyed through my finances.
I love that you mentioned highly that becoming clear on what we really
Mm,
desire, what we
mm,
really desire to accomplish, because all the things that we desire is equals a price, and becoming clear of how much, like example, like if you desire to live in if you desire to buy a house, like where do you wanna live? Which location? Is it in Manila or somewhere? And how much is it? Do you wanna buy a car, or what kind of cost of
mm.
living you desire to live? Those comes with prices, and becoming aware and becoming clear with all of this, and then aligning the action plan, and also time, right? We create a time for it to catch, not catch, to
That
achieve it. And then that's when you can say that yes, I'm successful. This is a deep, yeah. Everyone has a different definition of success. Like it depends on what is success
yes.
meant for you. That's why I like that you really mention, like you become clear on what you desire, and then you create a structure and action plan aligned with your desire, and then timetable to achieve it. And of course, in between, we require to work on a discipline, right? Yeah. Can you share us more? What are, like, of course we've shared already a lot, but can you share us more? What are the benefits of hiring um, a financial planner?
All right. Before I answer that question, I have
Hmm.
something in my mind right now.
Yeah.
When it comes to the financial journey, I believe that it's literally the journey when it comes to the finances that matters. Because the hard truth between being clear and being intentional is what lies in between. Ano ba yung
Mm-hmm.
reality natin? So where are
Mm-hmm.
we right now in terms of our reality, in terms of our finances? Kasi yung goals, yung being intentional, parang ano lang yan eh, point B in our life. So
Mm-hmm.
for all those listening right now, your reality or our reality in terms of our finances is our point A. San ba tayo
Mm-hmm.
nandoon ngayon? And then the journey between point A and point B is what really matters. Because at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, money doesn't matter if we don't
Mm-hmm.
experience life. Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. Yes. The point A is becoming clear. No, point A is becoming clear where you are in your life at the moment. Like what is your financial
Mm-hmm.
relationship? What is the quality of your life at this present moment, and becoming clear with that, because most most people, most of us, we get, we get so clear on what we want, and we thought that we can just jump to that, like to jump to that, to point C, right? Or to point B, to jump right there right
Exactly.
away, without us becoming aware of where we are. Because the real journey first is knowing your desired result, and then becoming honest, honesty with where you are, and then the real journey is the space in between. Yeah, I love that. And the holistic financial planner able to see the all the obstacles in between, right?
Yes, that's why it's called journey. So you
Yeah.
you experience you experience your life for for this matter is through finance, because
Yeah.
to be honest, that is the biggest problem that we have,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe not problem, that's an everyday obstacle that most people don't want to see. It's like having a giant or having an elephant in the room, but pretending not seeing the elephant.
What is this? The finance.
So so that's how I
The
that's how I
finance.
am
Yeah.
comparing kasi yeah, with finance, because people most, if you meet people, they don't want to talk about their finances because they just do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I highly believe that everything that we avoid to talk about, is that thing has a power in us. But the more we talk about it, the more it is sensitized. The next thing we know, oh, it's just a
Mm.
normal thing. And then we talk more about it, we talk more about it. I'm sure because of the experience from the family, everyone has different experience with finance in the family, right? And if in the family, if the finance is not well spoken, and of course it's going to be challenging to speak about it in elderly age. I mean, when we become, adult humans. Oh, right.
And adult,
Yeah,
yeah. And then that's where most of the childhood trauma when it comes to money comes in, diba? When people or family don't want to talk about finances. And then when people start to realize that I need to see this elephant in my room, that's the time they become aware of the money that they have, and that's the time na they started doing financial planning on their own. But
yeah,
some people um will sometimes they need external help, because most
yeah,
of the people, hindi naman lahat kasi talaga kaya parang hindi nila kaya i-digest. Yes, we can put the numbers, the income, the expenses, but when it comes to financial planning, if we wanted to really improve our finances, it's about the time na we seek other people, or as for me in my case, you can seek my help when it comes to financial planning, because I am trained to do that. So
yeah,
sino-sino nga ba yung mga tao na kailangan ng financial planning? So yung number one is yung people who doesn't know where to start.
yeah.
You know want to do financial planning but you don't know how to start, or
Mm-hmm.
people who don't have time to
Mm-hmm.
do their own financial planning. They can also hire people to help them. And then
Mm-hmm.
um people who want professional opinion about the plan that they develop. So before they I already mentioned people already doing their own, but how can they interpret, or what can we get from this. So maybe they needed an opinion from a professional people. There also may be people who don't have sufficient expertise or in certain areas and investments on insurances, taxes, or retirement planning. And that's when people come in. So, and people must realize that people who are called financial coaches, financial planners, um, they may, or financial consultants in some cases. So they must realize also that it doesn't mean that the people that they are meeting is just limited to one, but they also needed to understand that different people offer different services. That's why it's also important for them um to assess or be based on my experience, people are afraid of conducting meeting or setting an appointment with professionals or with financial planners because they are afraid of of what will happen. And also, what I recommend is for them to meet, because maybe that financial consultant that they're meeting have something that they wanted to. And if that person doesn't offer that kind of services or that support, maybe they can also move to other people until they find the correct relationship that they wanted to have. It's some mutual benefits. And lastly, who can benefit having uh, professional financial planners are those people also na who needs an immediate need or something um unexpected, sabi mo kanina, na life event. So those are the people na will benefit having a financial planner in their life. I think I shared a lot.
I love it. I love that you shared. What my takes in what you just shared is having a financial planner. I feel that it's for everyone, especially if you desire to work on your finance. I believe that we I mean, not just I believe, we all only have 24 hours a day. We do our job and we do so many things. And maybe some of you are parents, so you're doing a lot of things in your life, doing the taxes and doing the planning and everything. Like, I believe that we are not meant to do everything all at once. We can delegate and hire as much assistance in our life. Like, I don't require to, like, yeah, I
Yes.
can do that, but I don't require to like do it all for myself. I can always delegate. And that's why we are here to co-create life. Like, okay, I buy and I purchase your services because I'm so grateful and happy that you serve me and you assist me. I
Mm-hmm.
believe that life is supposed to be like that. We don't require to do it everything all at once by ourselves. So,
Yes.
for okay, for the listeners that this is your first time to hear about finance, as Leap and I share that talking about finance, we usually run away, especially if we are not grew up in the family that talking about finance is the most normal thing. Usually there's a lot of heaviness around it. You know, there's a lot of let's not talk about it. Like, well, how much do you need? Like, I'll give you, and then don't period. So I think the first step of becoming aware or the taking the opportunity and taking ownership of your power with your finance is this is the first step to all listeners, because all of you are listening. So it means you're sitting and you're here until this moment. It means your nervous system is still relaxed and you're still able to listen about finance. The good news is you don't require to do it by yourself. The second good news is
Mhm.
you can hire because Leap is providing a one-on-one financial checkup, right? You're doing this one-on-one financial
Yes, I do
checkup.
financial check.
So, and Leap, I knew this beautiful human since 2016, and we share a lot of journey together. And I want to say, like,
Mhm.
I'm so proud of you because last year this was one of your worry. You were telling to me that you're having difficulty of sharing your gift. But now look at you now. Where look at you, like you're so good at it. I love witnessing you. I love witnessing you, like
Thank
your
you.
gift. You're so good at this. I really believe that everything that we experience in our life, we meant to experience it. And the most important is what are we learning? Like you've learned all your experience have led you to dive deeper into financial world, like financial planning, because it serves you and also serves your family, and also you see the gift of having a financial literacy during COVID, and especially when one of your family got emergency, hospital emergency,
Mhm.
and it really serves you. And now you see the importance of this, and now you're leaving yourself to go outside to the world, to our Filipino people, to share your gift. And I love to celebrate you. I love to celebrate you. Thank you so much for sharing your gift to all of us. Thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
if you have few more messages to our listeners, can you do you have few more messages?
Um, maybe more on my personal take when it comes to financial journey. So I
Mm-hmm.
already mentioned this a while before.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you face the biggest challenges in your life when it comes to money, understand that money, this is what I have been living, and this is I I got to learn from Joanne herself a year ago. Um, money comes in every direction, because most of us worry that if we give a service to this person or do something good to this person, we expect something in return. So that's how most of us do modern slaves. So when we do work, we expect money, but we have to understand that maybe the money is not just here in front of us. Maybe money dadating siya sa iba't ibang direction. And maybe ito
Yes.
yung panahon na masasabi mo, God really provides. Or hindi ako nawawalan. Exactly, di ba?
Yes.
So that is what I also wanted to share for your listeners, and what is always running in me whenever I encountered down days. So money comes in all direction. Money comes in all directions. So yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. It does. Money, money's an energy. Money,
Yes.
what money do? Money support us, support who we are becoming, support our way of living, support especially you and I. We provide services to serve so many
Mm-hmm.
humans. Of course, money, energy from the universe, from the God will
That's
support
yeah.
us, especially when we
That's
fully
why it's called
open.
currency.
Yeah,
Currency. It's
currency. It's like
current. It's flowing.
current. It's like currencies. It's flowing all the time. Like money is always there. Oh, money, money support me all the time. Money is always present all the time. And I open,
Yes.
and then also not just open, or but also listen to the messages, like, oh, maybe you sell this, maybe you do this, maybe you do that, you go there, and then just you just fully open your being, and money flows all the time, especially when you believe that money flows all the time. It does. Okay.
Yes. And it will always flows into you.
It always flows to us all the time, in every way,
Yes.
all the way, every single day. I love it. Okay. Do you have one heart message to me and to everyone? What is your heart message to all of us?
For me, what I can give everyone, for those who are listening to each one, is that um life may be hard. Life may teach us different lessons, but always be resilient, because when we become resilient, that's the time we can always get up. We can always change. We can always be better. We can always grow. We can always change, and we can anyone we wanted to be, because the world is limitless.
I'm bringing your heart message to my heart. Life can be difficult. There will be a lot of challenges. What matters most is resilience and allowing these challenges to transform me and change me. Thank you so much for sharing your heart message to me and to all the listeners. All right. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Sleep, for sharing your knowledge, sharing a part of you. And I said I celebrate all our journey together, and I celebrate you. You get to speak your gift. Get it started, and you're just getting started. We are only getting started. We are gonna get better and better and better and better and better all the time. I celebrate
That
you.
time.
Sorry, what? What did you say?
I just jive into the vibes. We're getting better and
Oh
better.
yeah, just go with the vibe. We're also all about the vibe. All right. I love to field this amazing podcast episode 59 to express my deep gratitude to Leap, to express my deep gratitude to you, to listen all the way here. May your finance support you and your family. And if you're having this heaviness in your body when you think about finance, oh, know that you are not alone. You can reach out, Leap, if it's aligned with you, have a one-on-one with her to feel that you are not alone carrying this heaviness by talking to someone that who is knowledgeable about finance will really ease the heaviness that you're feeling, because we are not here to do it all by ourselves. We are here to serve each other. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Leap. And I wish you a beautiful life. Mwah.